So I'm on site at one of the first big development projects that I did in my career when I started out. This is now a Harley Davidson dealership. And the fun thing about development, the cool thing about being a real estate developer, is that you never know what your projects are going to turn out. So you got to be able to evolve and change the program as things change. So this site was originally built to be a gymnastics, cheerleading, trampoline school. If you heard my story at all, that was one of the businesses that I had. It was a community project. It was a cheerleading, trampoline, gymnastics school that I built out a 10,000 square foot space across the street. I had the gym in there. And then I went over here and bought this property. We used to keep horses behind this property. And it came up for sale and I bought it, built the building. It was just a shell and I was gonna put the gymnastics school in there. I'd taken them nonprofit and they decided they didn't want to take on the overhead of a building and all of the things that go with it. So I ended up putting it up for sale. This Harley Davidson dealer came along and bought the building. We did the build out for him, but I developed the property. So what I did was, this had a house on it. I bought it, actually might have had two houses. Can't even remember now. So I bought it. We tore down the houses and redeveloped the property, put in the parking, the surface parking, did the shell building. It was just a metal building. So it's a slab and a metal building. And then of course we did the build out for the dealership. This was an award-winning build out. It's done in the theme of the Wright brothers, first flight. So it was a really neat project. But the cool thing is, like I said about being a developer, is you never know what you're gonna end up with. You start a project out one way and you have a vision for it and you think the project's gonna go a certain way. And sometimes plans change, things change. So you improvise, you adapt, you overcome, and you make things happen and you're just kind of fluid. So this was a lot of fun. It was a really cool project. It was a really neat thing. And you just never know how things are going to end up. You might start out with one idea and you have to kind of pivot and end up with another idea, whether that's business, whether it's a real estate deal, it doesn't matter what it is. You need to be flexible, creative, and be able to have vision. If you saw this building the way it sat before it became a dealership, you wouldn't think that it would make a Harley Davidson dealership, but it worked out. It was a great project. And like I said, it won some awards for design from Harley Davidson. So it was a lot of fun. So anyways, the moral of the story is creativity is the way to go. Always be open to change, always be ready to adapt, improvise, and switch gears and pivot. You just never know how things are going to turn out. And that's what makes real estate so much fun, development so much fun, entrepreneurship so much fun. Every day is a different day. You can be as creative as you want to be, and you make things happen, get things done, and that is what we do.